The calls are coming from inside the house. We've learned that the president's daughter, Ivanka Trump, the one that Trump would date if she weren't his daughter, remember that one? She was in contact with a Russian who offered to set up a Trump-Putin meeting, and it was, of course, not disclosed. We have talked about how Ivanka Trump's name has been sort of noticeably missing from the Trump-Russia investigation, how Robert Mueller, if indeed he plans to talk to Ivanka Trump, seems to be waiting at least for now. But Ivanka Trump has now landed right in the middle of the Donald Trump, Michael Cohen, Russia fiasco. So what we've learned is that during the 2016 presidential campaign, and the timing is a key part of this, Ivanka Trump put Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, in touch with a Russian athlete named Dmitry Klokov, who was offering to introduce Donald Trump to Vladimir Putin, specifically to work on a 100-story Trump Tower real estate project in Moscow, Russia. This has been confirmed by BuzzFeed based on a review of email records that they were shown but asked not to quote directly. And as of right now, there's no reason to think that this was an illegal contact or that it was even a contact related to the election. It seems to have been a business contact, but it is very relevant because it shows that even while running for president, Trump's lawyer and daughter were considering business deals in Russia, which is something that they have previously denied. And it's been really difficult to get a comment from Ivanka about this revelation, but a spokesperson for Ivanka Trump's lawyer, that's as close as they could get to get a comment. They had to go to Ivanka Trump's lawyer and be referred to her lawyer's spokesperson, said that Ivanka wasn't involved in the project at all, beyond simply reminding Michael Cohen to tell her if anything moves forward with Trump Tower Moscow, which it did not. The problem is that the emails reviewed by BuzzFeed suggest that actually Ivanka was way more involved than that. For example, in November of 2015, Ivanka told Michael Cohen specifically, go and speak to Dmitry Klokov, and then Michael Cohen did. And then it continued, because after Cohen sent an email to Klokov saying, you know what, we don't actually need your help with this project at all. That's an email on which Ivanka Trump was CC'd. But hey, listen, you could be CC'd on an email and not be involved. You can't control it if someone else CC's you, except that eventually Ivanka was further pulled into it and actually went to Michael Cohen and questioned him and said, why are you refusing to deal with Dmitry Klokov? That's not exactly just saying, let me know if it pans out, and then never getting involved in it again. So once again, this is the trend. When you lie to the press about your involvement, it suggests that there's more to look into. We've learned that that Robert Mueller is aware of this and is potentially exploring this avenue. She claims her involvement was essentially zero, but she was actually more involved than zero. And once again, it went from nobody anywhere had contact with Russians, that became, there might have been incidental contact, to any contact that there wasn't illegal, to even if it was illegal, Trump will pardon everybody, including himself. And there's actually a movement. If sometimes you have to step back to understand sort of the big picture of what's going on. On the one hand, we have this news about Ivanka Trump's connection to Russia. On the other hand, you're starting to see increasingly people on the right talk about it would be totally inappropriate for Ivanka Trump to be pulled into Robert Mueller's investigation. Rudy Giuliani was recently talking about it on Fox News with Sean Hannity, saying it would just be stepping over some imaginary line if Ivanka Trump gets called in by Robert Mueller. It seems like they're preparing for Ivanka Trump to get called in by Robert Mueller, right?
Yeah, I liked that. Jared Kushner is replaceable, but don't go after Ivanka. I mean, this could blow over. It could all be nothing.
Sure.
But if we know anything about the Trump business and the Trump campaign, it's very family connected. So if Don Jr. is implicated in the Russia stuff, if Jared Kushner is implicated in the Russia stuff, it stands to reason that Ivanka could be as well.
And it also stands to reason that Trump knew about what was going on. Who believes that Trump was being kept in the dark about all of this stuff? And whether it's the Trump Tower meeting or whatever else, the timing of Trump's tweets and comments, it all suggests that he knew what was going on, and he was being kept up to speed on that stuff. And maybe someday we'll actually find out the full truth of it. You can discuss this story or any others that interest you on the David Pakman Show subreddit at davidpakman.com/REDDIT. Quick break, part 2 of my interview with Eric Turkheimer coming up next. Today's program is made possible in part by Warby Parker eyeglasses, which I now have 2 pairs of. Warby Parker offers a free 5-day in-home trial of their glasses. You try 5 pairs. You see which you like. I wear contact lenses on the show, but I often wear glasses at night and on weekends. And both of my pairs of Warby Parker glasses are great. I did the free at-home trial. I picked 5 frames that I liked on their website. They sent them to me. I picked the one I liked the most, sent them back, typed in my prescription online, and soon I got my finished glasses with my prescription in the mail. And I love this because when I'm at a glasses store trying on glasses, I can't really figure out if I like them because I feel the pressure of the salesperson's gaze on me. I want to show the glasses to other people. I need time to figure out which glasses I want to commit to. And the eyeglass industry is also controlled by a tiny number of companies, which keeps prices very high. I even know people who have spent over $300 for a pair of glasses. But with Warby Parker, theirs start at just $95. That's what mine cost. To try the 5 pairs and support the David Pakman Show, go to warbyparkertrial.com/TDPS.